So inside the car, I'll lower my seat a little bit. All of your seat adjustments are on the side. You'll have your memory positions. You just press and hold those to set. The heating button is right here. It's a dial, so you can dial it all the way up to 3. See if I can get that on there. So there's 3, it's your maximum heat. And then 0 is off. And I've got the same on the other side. Don't mind all the cars starting in the background. Just gonna put in accessory mode, so our foot is gonna be off the brake. Right there. So this one, you'll notice it actually has a radar system installed as well. But you've got your lift button here. So you just click this. If you're under 30 miles an hour, it will activate. Once you hit 30 miles an hour, it will lower again. Your headlights here. This is on auto. I'll make sure it's on auto whenever it leaves. Off. Fog lights. I'm sorry, turn signal lights. Parking lamps, sorry. You're gonna have 2 keypads, one on the left side, one on the right side of the steering wheel. This side is gonna be all of your vehicle information. If I click back, it's gonna change this screen here. So I can use this to navigate my screen there. So we got a couple different menu items. Status, if I click that, it's gonna be giving me my speedometer. It'll give me my tire pressures and tire temperatures, oil pressure, battery voltage, and you're also gonna have your oil temperature and water temperature. You've got your pit speed, which is actually your cruise control here. You would click it to enable, click it again to turn it off. To set it, you just want to turn real quick, and that will set the speed that you are. This is a quick button to go to your turbo gauge on the screen here. This is a quick button to go to your VDA. VDA is your Vehicle Dynamics Assistance System. I can go through that. This is a visual representation of the temperature of the vehicle. So whenever you start it, it's going to be blue. It will then go to green once your tires are warmed up, your brakes are warmed up, your transmission, and your motor. This screen right here will tell you what's going on with your Menatino. So whenever I switch through there, you'll see it change, CT off, race, and sport. So sport is going to be your least aggressive, or actually, I'm sorry, wet will be your least aggressive. The only time I really use that is if it's raining, and I assume most of the time you're not going to be driving the car in the rain. But if you do decide to and it's downpour and you feel unsafe, flip it over to wet. It's going to give you the safest mode you can possibly drive in, the most traction control, the most ABS involvement. Flip that one more time. So now we're in race. This is going to be everything kind of turned up. F1 traction control, that's going to be a varying degree of traction control settings that Ferrari will regulate as your car is driving. E differential, it's electronic locking differential. That kind of just helps you turn in if you are on the track or driving it harder. F1 DC is your shift speed essentially. ESC is your electronic slip control, which is going to determine how much sideways slip your car can have. And then ABS is going to control how much ABS involvement. So the higher that bar is, which right now it's fully maxed out in race, the less ABS involvement that you'll have. When you get to SCM is your suspension control module, and the more aggressive it is, the more filled it will be as well. If I hit this button, this is my soft suspension or bumpy road button. It'll make that SCM go completely soft. So you can still be in race having a lot of fun, but suspension will be soft so everybody in the car is happy. I'm gonna stop this as well.